Eye contact. Does it relinquish a turn in a conversation? Presented by Arellano. When eye contact is not made and/or the speaker is not ready to relinquish his or her turn, some common phrases used are, "Wait, I wasn't finished yet." "What are you looking at?" "Are you listening to me?" Deborah Tannen wrote, "And that's not what I meant. Communication is a system. We judge whether or not we think others are listening by signals that we can see, not only their verbal responses, but also their eye contact." My hypothesis is, women tend to surrender their turn in a conversation by using the signal of eye contact more often than men do. Men tend to use the signal of a quick eye gaze to the other person and then look away to surrender their turn in a conversation. Can this be supported? I collected 3 videos of conversations. 1, between a woman and a woman. 2, between a man and a man. And 3, between a woman and a man. I then analyzed the signals given when surrendering his or her turn in the conversation and compared the differences between them. I predict that women tend to make eye contact and that men tend to give a quick eye gaze at the other person when surrendering his or her turn. Eye contact versus eye gaze. There is a distinct difference between the two. Eye gaze is the direction in which a person focuses his or her eyes. Eye contact happens when an individual directs his or her eye gaze towards the other person's eyes in the conversation. My first clip is from a woman-to-woman conversation. What to focus on? The direction of the eyes when asking or giving a statement. The direction of the eyes when the utterance is stated.
What are y'all doing?
I don't care, steaks. What do you want to do? What do you and McCoy want to make?
Y'all having barbecue?
Yeah, I guess we'll do barbecue. So y'all make like this.
In this clip, eye contact is made when question number 1 is asked by the woman in pink. The woman in the hat responds by first directing eye gaze around the room until question number 2 is asked. She then makes eye contact at the end of her question. The woman in pink asks question number 3, and she directs her eye gaze upwards, but relinquishes her turn with the signal of eye contact. Response is given with directing eye gaze forward, but relinquished the turn by the use of eye contact. The second clip is a man talking to a man. What to focus on? The direction of both men's eyes, how long do they hold eye contact, and what happens when eye contact is made.
And we'll be there for about a month.
How much fuel will it take you to get down there?
I don't know, let's about how many gallons or?
Yeah, how many gallons?
From clip 2, a brief statement was made with a quick eye gaze toward the man in blue. The man in blue asked a question with eye gaze towards the man in red. The man in red asked a question and redirects his eye gaze towards the man in blue. Eye contact is made for 1 to 2 seconds, but redirected by both men. The man in red's eyes looked upward. The man in blue's eyes looked towards a parked truck. In clip number 3, a woman and a man are having a conversation. What to focus on? The woman's eye gaze during questions, where the man's eye gaze is directed, and what the man does after eye contact is made.
So you love it?
do. The summers were brutal. I miss certain people and certain foods.
Do you miss the food?
I do miss.
From clip number 3, the woman looked down and then, to relinquish her turn, directed eye gaze towards the man's eyes. The man answered with his eye gaze downward. The man redirects his eye gaze when eye contact is made with the woman. Why is this important to interpreters? Interpreters will work with men and women in future assignments. Interpreters need to become familiar with the different signals that a man or woman will use to relinquish his or her turn in a conversation. In conclusion, the videos collected supported my hypothesis that when relinquishing a turn in conversations, women tend to make eye contact more than men, and men tend to give a quick eye gaze.